So this is my first time in a Plovdiv, so I don't know Plovdiv very well, but I feel very welcome. It's a very warm old city where you can see a lot of culture and a lot of marks of how the society and how the culture developed. So overall I feel very good here. And it's my second time in Bulgaria, and in general in Bulgaria I feel very good. For the masterclass, I mean, it was a very interesting masterclass. I mean, it showed that there's a lot of different people interested in the contemporary dance, which is something which gives a future. Because in many places you have a classes, or you have a workshops, you have a master classes where primarily the people are professionals. On one hand, it brings more refined or more complex work, but it's somehow exclusive, and that predefines also the orientation or ability of a festival to communicate with the general public. And I think especially nowadays there is a big need that even a complex or very refined or very special dance forms, artistical forms or artistical genres find their way in this world to communicate with the people, which has nothing to do primarily with the art, or which takes the art more, it's not very nice to say in this way, a consumptive way. So they come, they want to see, not necessarily to be entertained, but they're more in a passive passive position, more in a receptive position, rather than taking active part of creating kind of an art scene. And the Black Box Festival is for me a little bit of unknown. It's my first time, and I didn't perform this time. But the Black Box Festival is actually on the map in Europe. I know about this festival from my colleagues, which are performing in various places, primarily from my Austrian colleagues. But it's also known in my colleagues in Belgium. So on one hand, the Plovdiv is not a big place, and the Black Box Festival is not at all. 10 years is not really a lot for a festival as such. But somehow it found a niche on the market, or it found a place on a dance market. I think the European Cultural City event, or in general the program, is very, it's a great idea. It gives, or it reminds the people that not only capital cities are on the map of a culture, and it also therefore says that there are people interested in the culture and in something more, also on a countryside or in the smaller towns or through our entire country. So it somehow supports the cultural homogeneity of a country. And it's also a great thing in terms of cultural exchange. I'm very sure that if I know about the festival, if there is a dance event or a choreographic event or live art event, that probably there are also events of another genres of the same quality that it managed to support and lift the whole situation and lift the culture of the whole city. And bring these events and also artists from here to another places of the Europe, as always the culture center is culture, the capital of culture is always the Twin City. So they become a gateway to another places of Europe also, from a local people outwards, not only importing artists from different corners of the Europe.